Welcome in, everybody. You know, with all the readings I've done on Jack and Lily, I don't think I've ever done one about what happened on Thursday. I believe the last store they visited was the dollar store. What happened on Thursday after they got home? What happened to Jack and Lily after they got home Thursday from their shopping, which I believe was the dollar store? Okay, we got the Hierophant and we got Hidden in reverse. I'm gonna put them up, change them for you because you're in the opposite viewing direction. So in reverse, hidden fight, hidden burden, hidden conflict. This is carrying a heavy burden and being exhausted. Hierophant is over the marriage, institutions, the corporations, the law, higher learning. So there was some sort of hidden fight. Yeah, kids, the star comes out. Somebody was exhausted and trying to get away and retreat. There was a hidden fight. Look at the kids coming in here. There was a hidden fight. What happened after they got home from the dollar store Thursday? What happened at Jack and Lily's house, please, Spirit? Like, get accurate cards, please, not to the benefit of my ego. What happened to Jack and Lily? New ideas, new directions, something something new, a new beginning, a new start. Something happened, a new start. I read tower, the tower card. Something unexpected happened, a new start. Something unexpected happened. Something unexpected happened about the family, about the happily ever after. I was saying marriage. There was a discussion. I really think Daniel knew Malaya wanted to leave, and then you got the devil card. The devil card. Somebody got pissed off because somebody wanted to leave the marriage. That's what I'm getting so far. Let's get some clarifiers. What happened after the shopping? Outer space. Somebody was totally spaced out, drugged up. Somebody was drugged up. There's a greed for money here going on. Interesting. What happened to Jack and Lily, Spirit? What happened to Jack and Lily, Spirit? Gaslighting, control, manipulation. Well, we know who that is, in my opinion. You know who that is, in my opinion, in the marriage? Somebody was spaced out, natural causes. Uh-oh. Spaced out, natural causes. Somebody was spaced out on drugs. Mm-mm-mm. Natural causes. What was the tower moment? I want to get, whoops. Holy Hannah, my camera just, sorry. There we go. What was that about? Spirit's talking here. Spirit is talking. Hidden and missing. Hidden and missing. Look at that. Feels like a barn. I don't know. What do you think? Let's get some more, Spirit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did the kids walk away? You know, I never claim a tarot reading to be accurate on the first reading. This is why I do multiples. Unlike my visions, I trust. Which top secret? Yeah, there was some top secrets plans going down, and this is why I'm leaning heavily into my theory. If you haven't heard it, go check out the Holy SHIT video that I did last Sunday night, rather, the live. That's why I have my own theory, routine, habit. Something was broken, some top secret enterprise was had during a time that would be a routine and typical routine for them. Something happened that caused disruption to their typical routine. Let's get some clarifiers, please. And so my visions I trust, but I don't necessarily always call the first, well, I rarely call, if ever, the first reading a accurate reading in tarot. So let's get some clarifiers. Low vibration. Somebody was pissed off. What happened, Spirit? Hidden evidence. Propaganda, fake news. Yeah, so they're hiding the facts of what happened. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we got parental figure. Let's see if it flips out. Okay, Spirit, I need a couple more, not to the benefit of my ego. What happened? There was a fight, there was gaslighting, manipulation, God, higher power. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I feel like they were spaced out and high. One of them was. I feel like rugs were probably picked up in that run to the town. Just change of plans. I told you there was a change of plans, and I feel like it was last minute. I've been saying that over and over again. Okay, this is not going to be as clear for us what happened that night. Well, September and April. Okay. Something that started in September and was supposed to, some plan that was initiated in April. Maybe Malaya was planning on leaving in September, but somebody found out about it, is what I'm getting. And so there was a change of plans. Uh-oh. This is interesting because this is giving me totally different feeling. Somebody, Malaya, was planning on leaving in April. We know she was planning on leaving. Daniel told us out of the words of himself on that same video, holy shit. He says 2 weeks before they disappeared, which would have been April, he was talking to Derwood about Malaya because she wanted to leave. And that was maybe her planning to leave in September. And they might have found out about it. It looks like there was a fight. He might have found out about it. And so now the plans have changed. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, an ear. Somebody overheard. Somebody overheard the plan. Somebody overheard the plan. And so the plans had to change. Someone working against you behind your back. Yes. Malaya was said to have gone to bed. Daniel was said he would clean up inside. She woke up the next day. The house wasn't clean, and he was outside with Janie, apparently, and the kids, raking for a pool in a mud pile. Yeah, go make that make sense. Go make that make sense. What happened after they got home, please, Spirit? What happened after they got home? Something unexpected, a tower moment, change of plans, change of plans. Something low vibe went down, a top secret plan. They are hitting and missing. Yeah, give me some clarifiers. What happened that night, Spirit? Oh boy. Uh-oh. Deep freeze. That's not good. That's not good because it would have been cold. It would have been cold out there at that time of day, at that time of year, rather, and that time of day for those kids. Deep freeze. What the dang is that about? Give me some clarifiers on this deep freeze, please, Spirit. I want some clarifiers on deep freeze. The chariot. That's a car. That's movement. That's movement. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me some clarifiers on moving the kids, deep freeze, moving the kids. Give me clarifiers on deep freeze. Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, feeling abandoned. Feeling abandoned. Malaya, I mean, it could be that she was really stuck in a very cold environment, Malaya. She wanted to get out. She felt abandoned and betrayed and alone there. Let's get some more on this chariot deep freeze. Malaya, I feel like we're tapping into her emotions here. She felt like she needed to get out. This is also being left out in the cold. Deep freeze, chariot. Could also be the kids. Something she didn't see coming. Something happened she did not see coming. Something happened she did not see coming. About the kids, about the kids' energy, Page of Wands. Something happened she did not see coming about the kids. There's your Seven of Wands, deception and betrayal. There's your King of Swords, somebody with a cold, calculated, analytical mind came in and backstabbed and betrayed, and she didn't see it coming. Something to do with the kids. Yep, yep. Let's get some more. What happened when they got back home from the dollar store? The tower. Yep, an unexpected tower. We got it twice. Unexpected tower. The shit hit the fan. In other words, the shit hit the fan. Let's go. Let's get some more, please, Spirit. We've got connection. Yeah, the shit hit the fan. There was an end to their marriage, and somebody released an onslaught of emotions. Somebody was brutally upset and reacted with heavy emotion. It hurt their heart heavily. Yeah, intuition. Mm-mm-mm. I don't think they were following their intuition. I think they allowed rage to control them and were not following their inner guidance. This is the key. There's a red flag here. There's a key, renewal, change. Oh man. So it could also be that somebody's intuition was to release the kids. Red flag, they were devoted to the kids, but their intuition was to release the kids. I got to get clarifiers on this. The key, reveal, renewal. I need clarifiers on these last 5 cards, Spirit. Get some clarifiers. What the heck is this devotion flag about, Spirit? What is this devotion flag about? 5 of Wands. All the battling. Yeah, all the battling and all the fighting in that relationship. Somebody was devoted to the relationship, but there was a lot of red flags and a lot of fighting. A lot of fighting. Even though they were devoted to the relationship, there was a lot of red flags and a lot of fighting and a lot of conflict. Let's get this ocean release, please. Let's get some clarifiers on this ocean release. Somebody wanted to be independent. Somebody wanted to get away from the relationship. We know that. We know that. Somebody wanted to get away from the relationship. We know that. What was the key? Give some clarifiers on this key, please. 2 of Swords is again, somebody didn't see it coming. Somebody didn't see it coming. Who's the 2 of Swords about, Spirit? I think that's Daniel in this case. Who didn't see it coming? Who's the 2 of Swords about? Who is the 2 of Swords about? Yes, for this marriage. Somebody didn't see it coming. I think it's Daniel. Let's get some clarifiers. Who's that 2 of Swords about? I don't think Daniel saw it coming that she was planning on leaving. Let's see. Yeah, 8 of Wands. There was communication about a new start. Who didn't see it coming? King of Cups. King of Cups. Communication. He was highly emotional and triggered. He did not see it coming that she was planning on leaving. Give me this key reveal. What happened? So he overheard a conversation. There was a key reveal. Oh, that looks like it could be Jack that overheard the conversation. Let's go. Let's get some more here. Let's get some more. What's this key reveal about, Spirit? Let's pull a different deck. What's this key reveal about, Spirit? What is this key reveal about? It's really interesting. The Lovers, yeah, this commitment. She wanted to get the heck out of the relationship. He was certainly enlightened. He was enlightened. She felt isolated and alone. She was carrying a massive burden. And I think this is Malaya. And he discovered she wanted to leave. Her intuition was to get the heck out. Her intuition was to get the heck out. Okay, let's get this renewal, the Fool, fresh start. She wanted a fresh start. She wanted a fresh start. Okay, let's get some more. What's this renewal and heart connection, please, Spirit? Serenity. Yeah, somebody wanted serenity. Somebody wanted serenity. So Daniel found out Malaya wanted to leave. What did Daniel do? Spirit, give me some clarifiers. I'm going to get a different deck. What did Daniel do when he found out, when they got home, that Malaya was planning on leaving in September? What did he do when they got home? Let's go, Spirit. These just all fell out. What happened? What did Daniel do? What did Daniel do? Wow. Blindfolded and attachment. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know if that said he felt like he just saw rage. He was like too attached and he was just overreactive and saw rage. I need clarifiers because this is super interesting. Let's get some clarifiers here. So what did Daniel do? Give me clarifiers on this blindfolded, unseen, and attachment. Yeah, I think he was blindsided. He didn't see it coming. What did he do? What did he do? He was attached. What did he do? What did he do, Spirit? What did he do? The goddess. Ten of fire. Yeah, the goddess, ten of fire. This is again Malaya. She felt burdened. She felt burdened and attached and had no idea what was going on, completely lost in there. So what did Daniel do? I don't know. I'm going to ask it again and I'm going to see what Malaya did because what did Daniel do? What did Daniel do? Judgment. He made a decision. He made a decision. One of air, a new start, a very clear-cut decision. Five of earth. This is abandoning, leaving somebody out in the dark. He made a clear decision. He initiated a decision, a new plan of action. Wow. Let's get some more on what did Daniel do? What did Daniel do with this information, with this new insight? Release. What did he do? Wow. Release. Got to release a couple times here. Did he release the kids? Distanced himself. He distanced himself emotionally. What did he do? He released, distanced himself emotionally, and he dominated. He wanted to dominate. He wanted to dominate. Okay, let's get some more. Wow. Let's get some more. He was prepared to release the children. I need clarifiers on this release. Let's get some clarifiers on this release card. He paused. He paused. Hangman is pausing and to think about looking at something from a different angle. So he paused. How could he release himself from the situation and get his dominance back? How could he release himself from the situation and get his control back in the situation? What did he do next? What did Daniel do next? What did Daniel do next? This is a King of Swords. Very clear action. He took very clear action. Okay, I need more. I need more. This is wildly interesting. Wildly interesting. What else did Daniel do? What did Daniel do next? The tower. Yeah, something unexpected. What did Daniel do next? Malaya had no idea what he did to Malaya. She had no idea what was coming. What did he do next? That's probably why Malaya unsubscribed to him because she knew what had happened between them in their fight the night before. Yeah, Malaya. So the tower, when you have your high priestess and you're following your intuition, Malaya woke up the next morning and had a feeling that that's what he did. That's what I'm getting. Three of Wands. Expansion. The kids were expanded. The chariot. Yeah, they were taken somewhere. The chariot just flew out. They were taken somewhere. Malaya had a feeling. She knew what was going down. Yeah, the high priest. Yeah, she had a feeling. Justice, that he was trying to pay back. This was a payback. This was an angry payback. A new idea, a new start, because he was pissed off and angry. Four of Swords can mean death. It can also mean meditation, contemplation, resting. We got the Ten of Wands, a heavy burden, with the Page of Swords, with the young energy. Eight of Pentacles, somebody went hard at work. Okay, let's get some more on what Daniel did. Somebody went hard to work. The world is expansion, an end of a cycle. traveling, and we have the Chariot. The kids were removed. The kids were removed unexpectedly. Okay, I want to get a couple more. Let's get some final thoughts if we can. What did Daniel do that night, Spirit? Really, really clear. Really, really clear. Wedding motion. Yeah, wedding ceremony. He was emotional about the female leaving the marriage. What did Daniel do? Oh my God, I've got that just came out. Oh my effing God. Oh my God. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my God, I got goosebumps everywhere. I hope those kids are alive. I hope that card came out in error and it's the death of the marriage. It's the death of the marriage. Disposing of evidence. Well, the blanket was in the garbage. We know that. What did he do? He was trying to stop legal proceedings. He was trying to stop legal proceedings. Was Malaya threatening the kids to take the kids? They were going to blackmail her. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Top secret. Yeah. Wow. One more, Spirit. One final one. What did Daniel do that night? Paper trail. Wow. Y'all. I don't know, man. It looks like I thought I said this once before, but I hadn't pulled a card on it that he might have found out her plan and he was livid. But this plan was in place before. This plan was in place before because he said it that Durwood was going to do something. Okay, everybody, do all the YouTubey things. Love and light. See you soon.